Hi guys, welcome back to the Spanish Homestead. So, today we're going to be planting garlic. So this is the second video this week that we've put up. If you didn't see the one yesterday, we put up about planting cilantro or coriander. So every day we're going to put a video up either on what we're planting or why we use a certain thing around the garden and stuff like that. So today is garlic, and we are going to be planting a soft net variety of garlic. We went out and got these yesterday, so we're going to be we'll break these up and we're going to be planting these into the ground. Now the reason we do a soft neck variety of garlic here is because of the warm temperatures. It grows a lot better, it handles it a lot better. A harder neck variety will handle the cold a lot better, and it grows a lot better in the colder climates. So yeah, I'm not saying you can't grow a soft neck variety in a colder climate, but obviously if you're in a warmer climate, a soft neck variety is your best option. Now with these, obviously we're going to plant them in the ground. You can plant them in pots, you can plant them in borders, window boxes, stuff like that. It doesn't matter what you plant them in, just as long as you've got the soil mix right. So the soil mix needs to be it doesn't like clay wet soil. So where we planted it today, we've dug a lot of like sharp sand in, put some grit in as well to really loosen it up. So yeah, we'll go take you over to the bed now. We'll show you where we're going to be putting them. So guys, I have gone through them and I've broken them up. This is the bed that we've prepped. Still got a little bit to prep down bottom there, but we've got some fennel in there that's not coming out till the weekend. So we'll prep that over the weekend. Now there's still plenty of time to get garlic in, because the biggest mistake people make is they try and plant it in the spring. Now garlic's better planted in the autumn, so October, November time. Get it planted in the ground, and then it'll overwinter. It won't do very much, it'll overwinter, and then all of a sudden next year you'll get the shoots. Now garlic is a really long crop, so it can take anything up to 6 to 8 months to actually start growing. So you're not actually going to be probably picking this until probably maybe June next year, June, July time next year. So what we've done, like I said, we've dug some grit in, put some sharp sand in as well, and then we've just put like a layer of compost on the top of it. Now when you're going through your bulbs and taking them apart, pick the biggest cloves. No point in planting a really tiny small clove like that. You plant a small clove, you're going to end up with a small bulb. So we've took them out and we picked out the biggest ones, which we're going to plant now. Now when you're planting these, you want them to be about 6 inches apart, about 15 centimeters, because garlic does not like competition. So you want it to be weed free, you want it keep it weed free, and nutrients wise, they don't like a lot of nitrogen in the soil. So I don't use a lot of animal compost, stuff like that. I just use pure normal compost, because if you give it a lot of nitrogen, it's just going to put loads of foliage on and not a lot of bulb. So yeah, so what you want to do, where possible, right, you can plant them. They say to plant them probably the depth of the bulb. Again, they don't have to be very deep, just deep enough that if you do get a frost, it keeps the frost off them at the top. The way I do it here, because we don't get a lot of frost, is I actually just put them in. It won't be like that. I actually just put them in rows. Now this might sound really daft to some people, but always make sure you plant it the right way. So you plant it with the root end, and you can see the pointy end that has the little point on top, that's the top. So always plant it the right end up. You'll be amazed how many people do plant them in the wrong way. So we'll just do that little bit and I can show you. So as you can see, I plant it in like a grid. They're in rows, all about 6 inches apart. And then what I do is I just cover them with a good cover like that with compost over the top. Now yes, I am using one of Lexi's plastic ones because for some reason Lexi and Sebastian have decided to play with my proper one, and I think it's been left out in the field and it's all muddy now because of the rain we had the other day. So yeah, I do have proper tools, just my children like to play with them. So once they're covered like that, I'll try and leave, what I'll try and do is I'll try and leave the gaps in between, just so that I know for my sake where it is, so we can pull the weeds out in between. And then to finish it off, we just cover it with some straw. And that's as simple as that, guys. Just leave them now, let them be. You probably won't even think anything of them, keep them weed free. And then come sort of spring next year, they'll start to shoot up, and hey presto, you have garlic in the summer. So anyway guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys tomorrow and catch you on that one. See you later guys.